This is the 6-burner propane powered pit from Monument Grills. Alright guys, look, my name is Tommy and this is the Gallery Backyard Barbecue. If this is your first time here, I'd appreciate you smashing that subscribe button and ringing that bell so you get notified every time the channel does a future upload. Alrighty, look, so the channel here hasn't had a propane powered pit in a long time. So when Monument Grills reached out and asked if I would like to do an unboxing and maybe a cook or two, I said sure, why not. So that is what this in here show is all about. We will take a look at this sucker, we will unbox this sucker, take a little bit of a walk around, a little bit of a review, show some of the features, talk about the price, and then figure out what to cook first. So look man, without further ado, let's turn the cameras around on the pit and unbox it. Guys, this sucker is definitely packed with some added features. We were talking 6-burner with a side burner and the other side is a sear burner. I definitely like that. How about a Clearview oven grade tempered glass? Solid stainless steel cooking grids? How about some backlit LED control knobs? You're gonna get that slide out tray for the propane tank on the bottom. I believe we saw that on Mr. Tom Horseman's channel. It's gonna come with a smoker box. That hood is gonna be stainless steel. We are talking 634 square inches of primary cooking area. Plus you're gonna get a 266 square inch warming rack and a lot more, man. So I am definitely interested in getting into this thing. Now let's turn our attentions back on the pit and get this sucker assembled. All right guys, look, so the first thing you do after you get everything unboxed, you get everything spread out, you want to look for those directions in that all important blister pack. And hey man, this blister pack right here doesn't look like much to it, so I am definitely liking that. Now look, step number 1 is going to be the wheels on the bottom cart. All right guys, look, next step, you're gonna wanna flip that cart wheel side down. On each side of the cart, you're gonna have 2 screws. You wanna back those up halfway. Grab your 2 side shelves, because that is your next step. Guys, important to note here, the side with the hole goes on the right side and also where that control box is. And you will tighten everything down unless noted. So look, from there what you want to do is grab 4 B screws. You want to find that back brace plate because that there is your next step. So look, next step, what you want to do is locate these 2 small braces. You're going to back out the 4 screws on the front of the cart. Now you only want to back those out halfway, and then you are going to slide these 2 braces in, 1 on each side. So look, what you want to do now is you want to get 4 A screws. Now look, these are going to be the smaller screws in the blister pack. You want to grab your frame for the top of the door. These are going to house your 2 magnets because that there is the next step. So guys, locate these 3 brackets here. Grab a couple A screws because that there is the next step. So look, if there was any difficult part of this assembly, it would be this part right here with the 3 brackets. But if you do pay attention to the video, it'll be no problem for you. All right, guys, look, man, so far so good. We got the cart all all assembled, man. It went together 1, 2, 3, no problem. We will get that on the ground, and I got to call in the muscle because it is time to lift up the head of the pit and put it on the cart. All right, guys, look, what you're gonna do here is grab 4 of those B screws, and as you are watching, we are securing the hood to the body. Guys, you wanna locate your big side burner. You're gonna back out 3 screws on the body of the pit. You're gonna grab 2 B's and 2 D washers, and let's install the side burner. All right, guys, look, the next step is to find this little side pouch right here, and inside that pouch is going to be a couple screws. You're going to get a couple wire ties, and you're going to get the knobs for the outside burners. That step is next. So you want to take your time here and just look at this section of the video. You're going to slide that wire through, set that up. You're going to have to bend that pipe a little bit just to get that in sitting right. You're going to grab your 2 screws, secure that knob with those 2 screws, get your knob on. And then basically underneath that control panel, you're going to want to get that thing there. You're going to want to back out those 2 screws. I'm going to try to give you a look-ski underneath, and they're basically going to slide right in and then tighten it down. All right, man, and we are moving right along. So far, so good. And look, once you get those wires hooked up, we are going to mimic the other side with our infrared. I guess it's a sear plate. And I'm really looking forward to using that sucker. And look, if anything comes up, anything different over there, I'll bring you guys back. Otherwise, I'll just get that installed basically the same way as I got that installed. We are almost there. We are about an hour and a half into this, and I'll tell you, it's not that bad. The side shelves are a little fugazi, but once you really get a grasp on the wiring and where to run those little pipes from the that are going to contain the gas, it's pretty easy after that. The sear plate side is the exact same way as that side, just different runnings of the wires, and everything clips together nice and easy, so no big deal. We are going to turn our attention down to where the tank goes, and we are going to install that slide out tank holder. All right, locate your 2 door handles, grab 4A screws, and grab your 2 doors, because that step is next. Guys, once you get those handles installed on that door, you're going to locate these 2 little stick pins, I guess they're called. They are in the blister pack. These are going to go on the bottom of the door. They'll fit right in the hole, and you'll have some push pins on the top. Slide it in there, put these in the bottom, and you got 2 doors installed. Guys, next up is our grease tray. You know, this is going to install from the back of the pit. It is going to slide right in. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, look, man, that's about it for this one. We got some of the innards left to do. It comes with some Weber style flavorizer bars. We'll get those in later. You know, the grates and so forth, I'll stick those in. You'll see that stuff installed. I'll give you a little peek on the inside before I do my first cook. But the majority of 99% of this pit is all put together, and that is good enough for me. And so far, first impressions, man, is the thing's a beast, man. It is built well. Everything lined up, no problem. Total put together time, and that is playing with all the cameras and stuff, about 2 hours. So I think that's not bad at all. And again, you're gonna wanna stay tuned to the channel because I will get off a cook on this sucker. There is no doubt about that. And it is time to close out the show. I appreciate you guys for watching. And until next time, we will see you soon.